Hello, welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are new, if you would like to subscribe, do so by hitting that subscribe button below and also that notification bell. It will help alert you to up and coming videos. We are jumping on today because the energies of this week are super duper heavy, super revealing, exposing, all of the above. Now remember, with the readings, guys, reverse roles. This could be happening for validation, clarification. It may help you bring through a healing that you need to clear something within you as we close out these karmic energies, cycles and lessons. As we upgrade our energies, there is a lot that we are experiencing. And as I said, the planetary aspects, the astrology aspects this week in particular are very heavy, and for some signs through to July, very, very heavy. So let's jump on reverse roles. The cards are more actions than genders, so you place it where it fits. It could be the heads up for what's coming in. It could bring you clarification, validation, or if you are triggered by a reading, rather than kind of lashing out and reacting, that is something within you that you need to clear in your energy. The other thing I am going to say is that if you are continuing in a cycle, so if you are constantly pulling in the same situation over and over, or you can't seem to get traction in something, there is something you need to change within yourself. A lot of people do keep repeating the same cycles, or attracting the same people, or attracting the same situations. When you ask them, have you done any healing on that? They haven't. Or, you know, oh, years ago I did a healing. You have to start doing some deep subconscious healing and transformation. If you want a change, or you're in a cycle where the same thing keeps happening, there is an unhealed trauma, or which will lead to, there is a cycle you are stuck in, or a vibrational pattern you are stuck in, and you cannot release that until you do some deep subconscious deprogramming. Okay. The other thing I find with a lot of people is they will not change their pattern, their belief, the way they interact. They just do this same pattern every single relationship or cycle or situation, whatever it is, and they don't make any changes. If you're going to continue to see the same people, do the same thing in the same structure, in the same set pattern that you've always done every day of your life, you will not change your frequency. You will not pull in something different or create a different vibration for yourself. So it is really time to sit in that. We've all been doing it. I've been doing it. Everyone's sitting in it. Okay. So because there is time for great change and transformation. Remember, we have also told you those doors of the South Node and the North Node are closing. As everyone hits their birthday this year, they're coming out of the 2023 7, and as you hit your birthday, you go into the 2024 8, and then we have a year of karma and all that energy, and what goes around comes around. Meaning, karma meaning the work you have or have not done, the cycles you set yourself in, the energy frequencies you set yourself in. Okay, so let's get a little message out. It's really time to do your work, guys. Like, amp it up. It's time to shift who you are and be a new person. You can't go in the North Node and not be a new person, or have a new level or a new expansion of your energy, okay? And all this pushing and energy at the moment, and exposing people, and the masks and the veils and the karmic contracts closing out, you know, it's being exposed to energetically move you to the next level. Okay, that's what it's doing. Okay, or closing out situations that no longer serve your energy or your purpose or your path or your destiny or your mission. All right. Gosh, these cards are pretty quiet. Oh, as I said that. So the first one out was here, making decisions. I'm sorry if my camera's a little bit crooked today, guys. I've got to get a new stand here. We have the Two of Pentacles. So this is indecision. It's also imbalance, and it's unequal give and take. We'll have a look. See, Judgment in reverse, Fate in reverse. So someone here is really, it could be your energy out of balance as well. Yeah, old hurt, old heartbreak. There seems to be, just tuning into spirit, what is the message? Who needs it? Ten of Swords. Yeah, we're closing out a cycle. I can honestly say now, where the energies are imbalanced, where there's unequal give and take, where you are, you are being forced by the divine to have to make some decisions now. You are having to see imbalance in energy, in give and take, in reciprocity, in all of it, okay? So, and this Judgment, this Fate in reverse, it's very interesting because maybe you're not listening, maybe you're not seeing the signs of the universe. You could be stuck in old hurt, old pain, old cycles. And again, the universe is closing that out for you. I am getting here that you maybe will get ready to receive the information from the divine that you do need to receive. See, reevaluating. Someone here, we all do this, but someone here is definitely, going to be called to reevaluate what they've grown, what they've built, where they've put their time, their energy. It's like when you hit a level and you can no longer grow anymore, maybe in that job, in that relationship, in that friendship, in that group, in that cycle, okay? There's definitely a massive Judgment in reverse can be a harsh, wish fulfillment, blessings, manifestations. Sometimes when we have manifested or we have called in or prayed for what we want, the divine will bring it. This is also star alignment, destiny, your blessings, where things come into flow and alignment for you. It can be get ready to, focus your energy there as well. But what I'm getting is you will receive an alignment from the divine that's about to come in. But there's definitely decisions and actions that need to be taken, and also, old hurt and pain and releasing these cycles. Now that could be cycles within yourself. What do you need to stop doing, okay? Or being, or a pattern you're stuck in. Someone here, there is going to be a very harsh judgment. Now that judgment could be from someone, it could be from the divine, it could be with yourself, okay? Starting to reevaluate, what am I actually doing here? What am I actually trying to achieve? Where am I going? What is in alignment? What do I do every day that is in alignment with where I'm going and what I'm wanting? And we forget about this 8 energy, 7-8. Contracts are closing out, new contracts are opening up, and the 8 is fate and destiny. If it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. It's all alignment and realignment, okay? But someone here is very stuck in an energy like they're reevaluating it. But we do have to do that to have awakening, but we also have to understand that the divine is bringing in your blessings. So anything that it is closing out, see, someone who didn't want to see something. This is self-imposed restriction. This is unable, not willing, not wanting to see. Well, that blindfold's about to come off, okay? Yep, there is a calling. There is a cup missing here. This is a calling, a knowing, a pulling, a spiritual path. Something is not in alignment in your life. Something is missing. There's a reason behind it, and you're about to find out what that is, okay? Or who that is, or universe is coming in, closing things out for a path. Oh my God, there it is. Okay, so you're about to get the hand of the divine is going to come in and send you down a path. All right, so don't fight what the divine is bringing in for you now. King of Pentacles in reverse. This is someone, or as I said, King of Pentacles in reverse is, where have I been to? You know, when it's too materialistic. It could be mismanagement of effort, of time, of money, of security, of stability. Someone here is not feeling stable and secure. Okay, so there could be a lack here. Wherever the lack is, maybe you haven't put in the work. I am getting a strong message from Spirit, and I get many messages, so they will all be for different people. Someone here has an attitude of, I want the reward without the work. So here's a great example. I want to be spiritual, as an example, just a silly one I've pulled out of the air. I want to be spiritual, but I don't want to do the work. I just want all the rewards from it. I just want to jump in and do it. But there's a very long journey of ascension, and you know, that's a long, slow process over life into mastery and spiritual work. This is someone who wants, that's just an example. So where are you not putting in the effort? Where has there been an imbalance, or the people around you, you know, an imbalance? Where do people give to you, but it's not really what you need? Where do people offer some help, support? Because I am getting a bit of loyalty here as well. Where are people loyal? Where do people offer you support? Or do they give from what suits them, what's in their structure? So I think we're about to look very deeply here. But someone is not feeling stable, is not feeling secure. Where have you had your focus on materialism, you know, or overspending, or not wanting something but not, you know, making the payments, not putting in the work? All right, and that, now we've got the Judgment card. See, 10 of Pentacles, Judgment in reverse. This definitely is a deceit, deception, self-sabotage on the Three of Swords. Because this is building a legacy, a lifetime. This is being with people, connections that I can build and grow and allow me to build and grow. You know, this is my soul. It's not just material. There has been some, yes, see, moving forward, closing out a cycle. It's time to move forward, guys. 10 of Pentacles is also about destiny. When we're in alignment, we create abundance. When we're not in alignment, that means when you're in alignment, you're in your truth. When you're in your truth, the only way truth and, how do I say this? Alignment is about truth. How much truth and accountability you can face about yourself is the level to which your alignment, true alignment within yourself, is the level to which abundance, prosperity, flow comes in. If you're a little bit out of alignment, then that you can't fully access that 10 of Pentacles destiny. So some of us, we tend to, and this is what I'm hearing, look deeper. You know, you have to make the changes now. You have to go outside your comfort zone. All right? You have to change the way you do things. You have to actually put in the work. You have to actually put in the effort. You can't just want to be this or want that and not make the payments. It gets revoked, correct? It gets taken away. So there's definitely a cycle here within you or someone around you that really, there's endings, absolutely. And someone's made a false judgment on how to build a 10 of Pentacles. So this is someone who could have rushed. They could have listened to the wrong people. They could have... Because 10 of Pentacles with Judgment in reverse, and we've got King of Pentacles in reverse, 2 of Pentacles in balance, deceit, deception, trickery. Someone really does not have a clear picture here on how to build or who to build with. And the reason that's probably happening is because they're not in alignment. They're not in alignment because they're not in their truth. And can I tell you, facing the truth and holding yourself accountable and speaking your truth is not pretty and not easy. And most people are not going to like it, because you have to get out of sacrificing yourself, people pleasing. You have to go into self-love. You have to get in alignment with destiny. Okay. And, you know, in some of those aspects, when they're activated, some people cannot go with you. They're not the right vibration. They haven't done the work. That is not in their karmic contract. And what we do is we try to hang on to everything. So if there is an element of, I'm hearing, where are you controlling something? And what it's brought is this lack and this false or faulty foundation of how you build security, stability, long-term grow. Okay, for some of you, if you're in something that's not growing, it's getting clearer now. If something's in something, if you're in something and it's not growing, not creating abundance, it's time to close out the cycle and move on. A lot of us are very good at hanging in there. We're very good at, see how it goes, and if you just put in more and more work and more effort, and that's true. You do have to do that to create and build, but you also have to be fully in your truth about people, places, and situations, and yourself. Okay, within that, you know, am I in alignment? Yeah. See, look at this. There's a total reevaluation here. The higher contract, the high priestess. Now something could have been hidden or will be revealed to you right at the right time, the piece of information you need to reevaluate. And this block card is someone definitely has been avoiding their higher path, higher contract, not listening to the signs. Some people could be involved with someone who hid, blocked, blinded them to their path, their destiny, money, security, stability. Got a feeling here. Oh, I got a bad message then. A message that someone's just about to work out that, or be told, or it will be revealed by the divine, or whoever or however the divine wants to reveal it. A secret of someone being blocked, betrayed, decepted out of their 10 of Pentacles. Whether that's stopping them from their growth, taking their money, their inheritance, their security, their stability, leading them down the wrong path. Someone here, this is, if it applies, if it doesn't, they really do listen to the wrong people. They take advice from the wrong people. They admire the wrong people. They really have followed a path that's brought them to nothing but lack. Good old universe, it does step in for us. Temperance is the balance of laws of cause and effect, karma. It rebalances the natural order of things, the natural next cycle of the future of you, of growth. And we've got blessings here. Something's been hidden. Yeah, someone's not blinded anymore. They're coming out, they're planning to move forward. They have an idea, an offer, a piece of information, some guidance or evidence, and they're able to move forward. Yeah, the cup, why there's a cup missing in your life or in someone's life or their journey was codependence, addiction, staying stuck in cycles. Interesting, we brought that up at the start. You know, codependence, what is this? Codependence, addiction, feeling stuck and trapped when you're not really, cycles, patterns, toxicities, you know, and yeah, look, which created a resistance on their path. So this is a massive awakening that you are going through, or you will be going through, about who, what, when, where, who, Spirit said, who is actually blocking your energy, your path, your alignment, your gifts, your talents, your abundance, your destiny, being in a higher or energy or cycle or community that you can grow in. So this is a classic. Someone really had to learn the lesson. There we go. There's a massive lesson here about codependence, toxic cycles, karmic cycles, people who are not low vibrational energy, as in keeping you from growing, keeping you at where you're at, okay? Keeping you in your lower self, as in feeding addiction, feeding cycles, feeding traumas, trauma bonding. And it's created all this resistance to a path and a 10 of Pentacles. So it's the big reveal of people around you or connections that really have stopped your higher path and purpose. And they've done a lot of work. For some of you, you will actually realize how much someone has done a lot of work or put in a lot of effort or manipulation. There is a lot of energy coming out now about passive aggressive manipulation, passive aggressive sort of narcissistic traits and behavior. These can be people who give you advice for their own gain, for their own agenda, so that nothing changes in their life, okay? And wherever you're resistant within yourself to take those changes with the divine. Yeah, we've got a very negative energy here. You could be around people that only look at the glass half full, half empty, negative. I'll give you an example. And this is just an example that's come to mind from Spirit. There's people that we meet that are very happy for us. So if someone around me like gets a new car or new this or new that, I'm very excited for them. I'm like, oh my God, that's so exciting. I'm actually genuinely excited for people to progress. And you need to surround yourself with people who actually are not intimidated, not competitive, not affected by you being happy or you creating abundance. Or if you're moving on or forward or growing, you know, there's friends that help boost and push you up. And there's people who kind of don't like the change and, you know, oh, and that's going to affect and, you know, and I think this is something this person, or it's being revealed, or this person had to learn some lesson. There's definitely a lesson here, and someone is definitely stuck in a cycle. It's a lower shadow of self, okay? Yeah, about expansion, moving beyond your current situation. Taking that leap is scary. You will feel like a page. It is the unknown. Every time we have growth, particularly with Spirit, and it is scary. It is the unknown. We don't know the outcome. That's the journey of life. Or you can stay in a comfort zone, which we call a south node, and stay safe and never grow and never know. It feels like that energy here. I'm struggling with this energy, as in even reading it, because I feel clunky, and see, someone's absolutely hit breaking point, breakdown. But I do really feel there was a big imbalance here that they didn't want to see. Maybe they didn't make a decision, or they were there's something about giving to the wrong people. There really is. Who truly has my best interest at heart? That is a hard life lesson to learn. It really is, and it goes against a lot of our subconscious programming, unless we were really brought up in that energy, like programmed from youth. See, manifestation, 10 of Pentacles, Magician. Someone's tried very hard. The divine stepped in. Look, I can't make it up, and it's closing out a cycle. A moving forwards happening by the divine, the Chariot and the Hierophant. If someone has tried to take your security, your stability, an inheritance, a home, your money, your business, your job, your career, they will be exposed. There's some deep secrets, hidden information here that is going to come out. Oh, it definitely is going to come out. Wow. Now there's an offer, moving forward, an apology, a plan. Some of the masks are off. See? The sword of truth. Someone here, King of Cups, moving forward. Now, King of Cups, male or female, it could be just, if you're female and you're King of Cups, it could be ready to take that action in alignment to heartfelt. I really do think this reading is strongly about someone, and as we're going back to that truth and alignment and authenticity. And when you are in that, you really have to face some deep, dark stuff about yourself and other people, places and situations, your patterns and your programming. The more work you do on that, the more alignment, the more truth, then your intuition is more on, so you're more in connection. Then we move into with your higher self and your spirit. Then we move into ascension process from the divine. Any ascension process, spiritual process, destiny, cycles, karmic cycles, they are all ordained, anointed by the divine, not you. And I feel like someone here has kind of not understood that. So if someone has manipulated, has interfered, has blocked, has hidden information, has attacked your abundance, has, everything's going to be put back in alignment. These are major arcanas. If you can't steal someone's destiny. You can't steal what is divinely right by, and let's pretend they do. They get away with it and they do, right? Or they attempt. Not the destiny, money and things like this. Business, money, clients. Let's pretend they do, right? Lovers, whatever. It will not last. And there will be great karma. As for those people who think they can do so much manipulation and steer people in other directions to steal a destiny, which does happen, and those people who believe, those people who tell them they can do that for them, they are not in the light, they are not of the light, they are not in alignment, they are not in truth, they are into manipulation of the truth, manipulation of free will, and manipulation of energy, of destiny, and they are not dealing with you or anybody else, they're dealing with the divine. And that's what's about to be and this is why a lot of people jump into any form of manipulation is a manipulation of the energy field. Any manipulation of the energy field will eventually be rebalanced, regridded, put back into order and balance by the divine. So who do you think you're kidding? And the number of spiritual laws that are broken in manipulation and competitiveness and all those things have huge consequences energetically to your karmic lessons and cycles. That's why you hear us say, if they want to go, let them go. If it's not for you, let it happen. Let it play out. You don't someone's learning a big lesson here. That's why you must be very careful about alignment. You use your own discernment, your own truth, your own intuition. When you're not doing that, you're going to be led astray. And then even if you're in ego and things like that, it's going to get you into trouble. You know. For some of you, we have a Two of Cups and Emperor. Okay, we have an Emperor here, someone of authority or someone who is about to take control, take order, take authority, take the lead, be a leader. They are coming, we have someone coming towards a Queen of Pentacles. They want healing, they want to make a decision, they want to take action, they want to put the past behind them, and they want to move forward. They want to build a foundation. They're very clear on who they feel is their choice, direction, path, partnership. They were not seeing things the right way, or they were seeing things upside down. But here's my worry with that. See, they've had a tower, moon, illusion, delusion about who they're building with. There's an ending, a death, a transformation in that. They're kind of had it, you know, when you get it wrong, you're like, damn it. So they didn't see the other potentials, or they only saw things one way. They made a decision and that was it, and they made that. Clearly, wherever they went was an illusion, delusion, nothing came into fruition. Here's my worry. This person's racing towards this Queen of Pentacles energy, male or female, stable, hardworking, committed, loyal, nurturing, caring, a homemaker, a business builder, very responsible, reliable. You know, they would, you know, get up and run their business every day and work hard. This person feels they made the wrong decision, or because everything's fallen apart or down around them, they were trying to create this legacy with these people or person or group or association or whatever. Now they're running towards you only because it's fallen all down around them. Healing, passion, they're ready, they understand, wish fulfillment, want to collaborate, past life love, because you're a Nine of Pentacles. You've built it all on your own. So this is a person who is now looking at you going, wow, you've done it all independently, alone, on your own. You've built it from the ground up. You did it yourself with no help. No, you must be the real deal. Fancy that. Yes, that's what they've realized. This person ran, fled, left you abandoned, Five of Pentacles, in the cold. Now they're disappointed because they've had the realization that you're actually the Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, right? Very stable, very secure. You did the work, you do the work, you did it yourself. And I think they were around a lot of people who said they were doing, they thought because they looked better or spoke better or had better, or that they were the real deal, and they found out it's not. And I honestly don't understand that thinking. I'm struggling with this reading. I mean, if someone's doing what they do and they've built, Nine of Pentacles means you have built that over a very, 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 very long time. That is an established practice, business, gift, talent. It's got loyalty. It's got legacy behind it. It's got long term. You must be doing something right, correct? They must be in their truth. They must be in their alignment. I mean, it's there. The evidence is there with the Nine of Pentacles. This person thought they could go off and build elsewhere. King of Pentacles in reverse is no stability, no security, no work ethic, I don't understand. Okay, the words I'm getting, because I don't understand this reading, I really don't. I can't process it. To me, it's very obvious. You only have to look around at people's lifestyle, what they do every day, what they've built, what they've created, their reputation, their, I don't know. There's something here. I'm getting that word clout chaser. When we have clout, is it clout or clout chaser? I don't know. Riding someone's coattails, wanting it all but not putting in the work, wanting to be up with people been doing it forever and you've just started out. I don't know, but there's something about being too materialistic, being too competitive, being too this, And what happens when you're in that energy, your ego will be attracted to all that glitters is gold. It only takes that gorgeous person to feed your ego a bit, tell you what you want to hear, create illusions, delusions, and fantasies. But this person ran on that. So they didn't look deeper, they didn't look for discernment, they overrode the evidence, I am hearing too, possibly has an issue with boundaries, structure, routine. I'll tell you, discipline is one of the hardest things for anyone to do, even in business, getting up every day for work or whatever discipline, routine, that in the 3D is how you build a 9 and 10 of Pentacles. Going when you don't want to go, doing the work when you don't want to do it, staying up late, working weekends. We've all been there, we've all done that. Nobody knows how many hours, how many years, how you've put behind a business or what you do or your training or your fitness or your whatever. They just see this and they want to be this and they can match this, but they have not done all the lessons, all the work, okay? They just see this. And I'm hearing facade, we can be finesse. You have to look behind who's actually walking their talk, who's doing it, I just feel like bells and whistles. Someone here is very 9 of Cups again, wish fulfillment, unexpected storm, romance, watching, yeah, okay. Fates, fated change, and trust. Greater forces are at play. Releasing control, all is working your high good. Someone here really has had an awakening to who and what is their wish fulfillment. And this is an unexpected storm. There is a huge destruction, conflict, unforeseen change, sudden news coming. Illusions. Control, releasing, remembering, having an awakening, a timing card. The divine has stepped in. The past is over, starting over, soul growth. Yeah, someone was just in a cycle here. They're clearing, they've got new intentions, they're coming out of these illusions and confusions. It's very epiphany. It's higher self, connecting into their higher self, reunion with soul ties and meaning your soul's journey and calling, freedom, distancing themselves. This is someone who could not let go of old cycles, patterns. It's like if we've never been outside that cycle, everything else feels false and wrong. Everything else feels out of alignment. But if you never go, you never know. If you don't take the chance, if you don't put in the work, if you don't build, if you don't push through your comfort zones, if you're in a controlled environment or you're controlling how things go or how they're going to be or how they work out or how I want them to go, you know, you're in that ego, you're going to learn big lessons. Someone here is absolutely just about to be awakened. Their weakness, Jupiter's their expansion. They had to move their growth, see? Personal growth, passions, opportunities, and fortune. This person was definitely attracted or motivated or felt connected to their fears and temptation and illusions. Yeah, so definitely some form of awakening or deep inner programming here. We can have that within ourselves, like we've all had it. You've outgrown a partner or a situation, and you look back, or a job or a career or something you were doing or a lifestyle you were living, and you're like, how did I do it? Why was I attracted to that? I said the other day, did I have a bucket on my head? You know, we've all been there, we all do it, okay? And there's definitely epiphany about love here, and beauty and creative and creativeness and harmony, and who's in harmony and in their peace and in their alignment and in their truth, okay? And this has activated someone else or vice versa, okay? Someone sent me a message, and this is funny, the reading's over, but I'll just add this little bit on, because someone did send me a message and I feel we'll bring it in here. About these cycles, and you can't break them, and how do you let go, and how do you let go of someone and move on and move forward. And this is a little joke, this is a little funny thing to lighten it up for you guys. I said to that person, well, if you have to try to move on from someone and you can't, and you struggle with that heartbreak, and we all go through that. You have to do your healing, you have to, you know, do your work and things like that. See, oh my God, before I go on with this, look, I hid behind material things. So what looked good to others, you know, the fakes, the facade, the finesses, all that glitters as gold. I hid behind, you know, things that I felt safe, material things. So what looked better. You know, I'm afraid to contact you. I know I crossed the line with you. My life is not as together as it seems. We see that with the King of Pentacles in reverse. I wish I could share my good news to you. I lost myself for a while. I replay our conversations over and over. I love you unconditionally. One more. That was just a message for that person, because I did say I wanted to wrap up the reading. I left when I saw you with someone else. That was an excuse, because this person was the one that left you behind for material things. So they were bribed by whatever, and they let you go. So you came closer than anyone. You speak to me through music. So many things remind me of you. I'm starting to understand our connection. I love you. I hope you can forgive me one day. I look everywhere for you. I knew exactly what I was doing. Yeah. You were the best thing in my life. I listened to others. Yeah. Over you. Yeah, there we go. Well, we'll clear that up. We'll wrap that up. What I was going to say is this. Let's go back to cycles. This is fun. This is light. This is more of a to help you move out of cycles or love or heartbreak. You have to do your healing. You have to face truth, realities. You have to self-love, self-heal, all of the above. But let's pretend you're stuck in a cycle. And this is a bit of a funny thing, because my friend had seen something that came up, and she said, oh, what's that? And I said, oh, don't you give like exes or whatever a nickname? And she's like, what? Anyway, it's very funny. What you can do is, and what's what we're trying to do, make things lighter. So it cannot be mean or nasty or horrible. We don't create negative energy towards someone. But here's an example. So if you've got someone's name, or let's call it an ex, let's say it what it is. Let's say there's an ex that you can't move on, can't let go, can't whatever. But you know it was toxic cycle. You know it was not good for you. You know it was a lesson. You know it was karmic, all of the above, right? So put them in your phone or name, or if they come, even if they're not in your phone, if they come up, I give them nicknames. And it helps me bring a lightness to the situation. So one, is called Hollywood, and, the best actor in the world. And it makes me go back to, oh yes, remember the actor, rather than those memories we like to hang on to are always the good ones. They're always the love bombing moment, okay? And we see that person as that, or the potential to be that. But as you know, they didn't follow through with that. They weren't that person. It was a mask and a facade, and this karmic and some karmic lesson or cycle you went into. So we laughed and laughed, and then we started to make up these names, and it was just in lighthearted fun, and so another one is Casper, the ghoster. And it's reminding you of, things that you needed to learn, or that person's behavior, or how they actually treated you in a truth, in a nice way, for yourself, in a light-hearted way. Another one, what was there? There was Hollywood, the greatest actor. There was one put Highway to Hell as the caller ID. PlayStation, they just were a couch potato. Cashless was another one, meaning, I've always got money. Oh, I forgot my wallet. Oh, I forgot my key card. Oh, all this type of thing. So rather than going into your wound with that person, start to get in a little bit of truth, but light, in a lightness, okay? We had a list of them, and I'm trying to think of them, and it was very, very funny. Anyway, if you can't break out of a heartbreak, look at the truth of that situation. Okay. One was called Journey. Okay. Journey is one of the ones, you're always on a constant mind bend and twist and turn of stories. It's always a journey with this person, and there's never a destination, an outcome, or a straight story. So, you can, just nickname them Journey, if you feel. So what I want to do, because this, I can't stop thinking about you. So that's what I want you to do if you're trying to move on and heal and break through cycles. This is just a fun little technique that you need to lighten your energy frequency up, because otherwise we go into the potential and the deep heartbreak of what coulda, shoulda, woulda, or the good memories, but and then we go into the deep, dark trauma, right? And what we really need to focus on here is the truth of a situation or behaviors, or what we enabled, or what we overlooked, or what we allowed, or what we attracted, or what we created in, or why are you hanging on to Journey? Why are you hanging on to PlayStation, couch potato, when you're an outside adventure person? Why are you Hollywood, the greatest actor? You realize it was all fake, facade, manipulation, ego. We have one called Top Shelf. Top Shelf is the all that glitters is gold. They always want the best, have the best. It's always about how they look. And this will help you get some light-hearted perspective. Now, it's not about that person, it's about, I want you to look at that and go, yeah, you know, that person took me on a real mind-bending journey. You know, why am I allowing that in someone? So when I say nicknames, they have to be of truth, of something that to remind you to look at that within yourself and how you're allowing that. Okay, my funny friend said, if you feel you were with a narcissist, or they were, you know, you had a narcissist, just put them in your phone as God, you know, and have a joke about that. Okay, lighten up, because that shifts your frequency. Okay, and your frequency will then shift you out of your trauma, and then you can do your healing. All right, what happens is we sink into these patterns, we sink into these cycles, and they keep us in a vibrational pattern. That was just a bit of light-hearted tools and techniques. Rather have a laugh at an appropriate time when you're ready to deal with things, and see. It's not about them and what they did. It's about you and what you needed to be aware of, or what you overlook, or what you needed to heal within you. Okay, so a lot of that, if you're having that deep stuff come up, or big stuff come up now, because we do have a Saturn aspect and all of that, that's teacher. That's a lesson you needed to learn. We don't have to come down hard on ourselves, and we don't have to project negative to other people. Be in your truth. When you're in your truth, you can get light, and you can be honest and accountable for yourself. Okay, that's what it's about. Take care, guys. Have a great weekend, and ground, earth, do your work now. If you need healings now, you need to do your work now. Okay, take care. Bye.